evening. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively has now entered a courtroom.
Trying to sound like a fool? You sound like a fool.
And breaking news. Dear Judge Lyman, Blake Lively respectfully moves for an extension of time to file her amended complaint to March 5th.
Blake Lively caught in a courtroom scandal, and the judge didn't hold back? This is not the plot twist we expected, and the judge's reaction has the whole internet buzzing. But before we talk about this, let's dive into Ryan Reynolds making jokes at Blake Lively. So Ryan Reynolds couldn't resist poking fun at Lively's legal drama with Justin Baldoni while they sat together at SNL 50, the anniversary special. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler spotted him in the audience and asked, "Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?" Without missing a beat, he smirked and shot back, "Great, why? What have you heard?" Peak Ryan, turning legal drama into late-night comedy like it's just another Tuesday. But that's not all. Lively appeared to be in on the joke as well, as she faked a shocked reaction while her husband continued the bit. However, Justin Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, didn't find the joke funny. During an interview on Hot Mics with Billy Bush, Brian Friedman admitted he didn't see the couple's latest legal move coming. In his own words, Brian said, "I'm unaware of anybody, frankly, whose wife has been and has made jokes about that type of situation. I can't think of anyone who's done anything like that, so it surprised me."
Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
And right now, it's not just Justin's lawyer who's raising an eyebrow at Lively and Ryan's claims against Justin. If you ask me, I'll say the judge might just be suspecting a lie. Let's dig into it. So, the judge presiding over Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's trial, Louis Lyman, just denied Lively's request for more time to amend her complaint, which will, according to her, include more witnesses to her claims. But it gets more interesting because Justin Baldoni and his team even wanted the judge to give Lively and her team the extension they wanted. However, Blake Lively just took her lawsuit to the next level. It's now 100+ pages long and packed with new claims. She's accusing Justin Baldoni of defamation and civil conspiracy, plus 2 more women have come forward saying they felt uncomfortable around him on the It Ends With Us set. Meanwhile, her team is also pushing back on Justin's claim that she hijacked the film and downplayed his role. Of course, Lively's request kinda exposed her and her husband Ryan Reynolds that they're just not ready for the kind of mess they started in the first place. As it stands, people have begun to suspect Lively's intentions for moving to add new witnesses. In fact, people are saying that if these witnesses' testimony was that important to the case, Lively and Ryan should have added them from the beginning of their lawsuit. And this means one thing: they're gonna try to manipulate and lie about their claims. So Lively's legal team, which isn't exactly top tier, sent a letter to Judge Louis Lyman requesting an extension. The letter came from Wilkie Farr, the firm representing her lawyers. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Our plan at docket 49 is no longer feasible. Counsel for Wayfarer did not tell us that they planned to file an amended complaint, including a 168 compendium, which is essentially all those text messages.
Basically, Lively's lawyers are telling Judge Lyman that they didn't do their homework well and they need some time to add a few things because they just discovered that the opposing party has something to their complaint that will obviously affect Blake Lively. So Judge Lyman asked to be clarified. Of course, Lively's C-list lawyers couldn't clarify the judge. Instead, the judge noticed a loophole. So Lyman asked how quickly or possible they were going to serve the new witnesses. Y'all wouldn't believe that Lively's lawyers said they'll try and ask witnesses to testify, but if they don't agree, then they'll serve them using a different method. But what's fascinating is that Wilkie Farr has admitted that there's a possibility that their witnesses may not be willing to accept service, and that's really crazy. But what's crazier is that Lively's lawyers are willing to go over and beyond to make sure their so-called witnesses will accept to give their testimony in court. However, Friedman didn't hold back, calling Lively's updated lawsuit weak and full of secondhand claims from people who now don't even want to back her up. He insisted that his clients have been completely transparent, providing receipts, documents, and even video evidence that, according to him, tell a very different story from what's been selectively shared with the media. But that's not all, Friedman added, saying that while people can lie, documents don't, and he's confident that upcoming depositions will reveal the truth. He even hinted that those who initially backed Lively's claims might have a different story to tell now, and suggested that the real issue isn't anyone feeling uncomfortable, but rather Lively's lack of solid evidence. And here's the crazy part. Blake Lively's updated lawsuit mentions that she's choosing not to reveal the names of her key witnesses just yet, but they'll be testifying in court. Lively's legal team revealed that these witnesses have given Lively permission to share the details of their experiences in the amended amended complaint, and they're ready to provide testimony and evidence when the time comes. Now, whoever Lively's planning to bring as a witness is definitely going to be one of the female casts on the set of It Ends With Us. So chances are these two women and witnesses are going to be Jenny Slate and Robin Lively. Jenny Slate, who starred in It Ends With Us as Lively's Lily Bloom friend, was one of those who openly supported Lively's lawsuit, clapping her on for her courage. However, it looks like Jenny's support of Lively wasn't entirely from an honest point of view. Like y'all might already know, Jenny wrote, "I voice my support as she takes action against those who reported to have planned and carried out an attack on her reputation. What has been revealed about the attack on Blake is terribly dark, disturbing, and wholly threatening. I stand by her side." If you ask me, anyone who leans on someone for emotional support and sees them as a trusted source is probably willing to go above and beyond to return the favor for all the years that friend was there for them.
There's something about her that just registered to me, and I don't say this in like a derogatory way, but just like doing too much. And I could imagine very simply that she got wrapped into this like Blake Lively spell of just like, I'm gonna be the most amazing person. The fact that she like called her like an emotional support puppy.
But what you're about to hear is gonna make you cringe. So prior to Lively's lawyers bringing in two female witnesses to their amended lawsuit, an unnamed source allegedly told a TikToker that Lively's gonna ask Jenny to testify in court or be a witness. The source even alleged that Lively and her team tried to tip Jenny, even though Jenny said she doesn't want to be a part of the now messy lawsuit. Take a listen to the TikToker yourself.
Lively's legal team is allegedly attempting to amend their filing and add Jenny Slate as a plaintiff to the lawsuit. But Jenny Slate allegedly does not want to be involved in this mess at all. And if she rejects their offer to be made an actual plaintiff in the case, which seems likely, they're likely going to subpoena her anyway and just include her testimony or her as evidence.
Right now, Lively is trying to add these women as witnesses so that it doesn't look like she's the only one complaining about this she claims. Now, I also think Lively's second female witness would be Lively's sister, Robin Lively. And the reason she would support Lively is because they're sisters. What do you expect? But if it's not Robin, then the next female online would be Isabella Ferrer. Based on Justin's lawsuit, Justin claims that Lively encouraged their It Ends With Us co-star to shun him. So Isabella Ferrer, who played the younger version of Blake Lively's character, Lily, in It Ends With Us, was reportedly one of the cast members who distanced themselves from Justin Baldoni. She unfollowed him on social media and was noticeably absent from promotional events and the film's premiere alongside him. Justin's lawsuit goes on to point out that Isabella only started distancing herself from him after spending more time with Lively during the film's promotion. Before that, Isabella had worked with Justin when Lively wasn't on set, but it seems like her attitude changed once she got close to Lively. In fact, before meeting Lively, Isabella wrote to Justin and praised him for promoting such a safe space for her to work. She wrote, "You are such a wonderful, smart, and sincere director, and you created such a comfortable, safe space for me to feel like I could fully step into this role. I couldn't have asked for a more welcoming environment. It will stay with me for the rest of my life." So what changed? Well, Isabella must have been swept off her feet by Lively's so-called A-list celebrity charm and had forgotten that Justin was the same director who created a safe working environment for her, which is why people are now speculating that she might as well be one of the female witnesses that Lively has included in her amended lawsuit. That being said, I don't think Lively has any plans whatsoever to include the author of the book from which the movie It Ends With Us was adapted, Colleen Hoover, as one of her witnesses. In fact, Colleen has reactivated her once deleted Instagram account. However, Colleen deleted both pictures and written content about Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni from her page. Although it's no longer news that she distanced herself from Justin at the beginning of the lawsuit, it's a shock to find out that Colleen has removed anything Blake Lively from her Instagram page. My question is, what changed? I mean, she publicly supported Lively, so why is she removing all of that now? It seems she might have noticed some inconsistency with Lively's claims. But it gets worse, and it looks like Lively is taking every step in the wrong direction. Before filing her amended lawsuit, Lively submitted a motion on February 14 requesting telecom subpoenas for 14 plaintiffs, covering a period of 2.5 years starting from December 1, 2022, about a month before she officially signed on for It Ends With Us. Baldoni's team pushed back, calling the request for such extensive personal data unnecessary. However, the motion is still up in the air, and according to sources like the Court Listener, Judge Lyman has scheduled a new meeting towards the end of February to go over the discovery request. The latest update also makes it clear that the Lively parties shall not move to enforce the subpoenas while the motion is pending. Anyways, this whole back and forth, who said what between Lively's end, only point to one thing. Lively and Ryan are doing everything possible, including lying, to escape the inevitable consequences of of losing this lawsuit, which from the beginning was filed out of spite for Justin Baldoni. And this ain't some conspiracy theory because even Lively herself once admitted that she can lie or pretend in certain situations.
When I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled.
In fact, fans think that Lively is used to always having her way and didn't think that this lawsuit was going to turn out this bad. One fan wrote, "The Reynolds just keep showing how entitled they are. Blake herself has said she has never been told no. She is going to learn today." Someone else added, "Entitled Blake got told no. Best news ever." And this person describes the whole situation better, saying, "I think they never thought Justin would stay and fight." Now over to y'all. Do you think the judge did well by denying Blake Lively's request? Do you think he noticed that Lively was lying? Well, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below and follow this channel for more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like this video.